Hey watch lovers, Brad from Brent Miller Jewelers, and today I have for us a very quick GMT this or that for you. On my left is the Grand Seiko SBGE285, also referred to as the Mist Flake, and on my right is the Tudor Black Bay GMT with the gorgeous opaline dial that if you haven't seen one of these in person yet, I highly recommend taking a look at. I think they look a lot better in person than they do on some of the stock images you'll find online. So again, not sure how often these will get cross-shopped, but both GMT functionality, both a lighter colored dial. I thought we'd throw these side by side and run them through their paces. So the Grand Seiko here, I measured diagonally across the case, above the crown protectors, 42.4, and even 40 millimeters across that brushed bezel, and then 32.9, 3 to 9 across the sapphire crystal. Compared to the Tudor, 41.1, so about 41 millimeters diagonally across above the crown, diagonally across the case, and even 41 millimeters across the bezel, and then the crystal, 32 millimeters. So slightly smaller crystal by not quite a full millimeter compared to the Grand Seiko. Case thickness, I measured the Grand Seiko at 14.1 compared to 14.5 on the Tudor. Interestingly enough, looking at them, I do think the Grand Seiko looks like it's a little bit thicker just side by side, but again, I measured these a couple times and that was not the case. I think it has to do with the shape of the mid case and how those lugs curve compared to the more straight lugs here of the Tudor. And then the lug to lug, 47.6, so a little shorter here on the Grand Seiko. However, with those male end links, 51.5. So again, a little bit longer with those male end links. Again, another reason why I think the Grand Seiko looks thicker is it's a shorter lug to lug compared to your 50 millimeter lug to lug on your Black Bay GMT. 22 millimeter lug width on the Grand Seiko. Again, titanium case and bracelet. That 22 tapers down to 20. We have a fold over deployment style clasp. You can see the signage there, the GS logo on the clasp. Dual push button release. We do have a sapphire exhibition case back, and that is housing the spring drive 9R66 movement, 72 hours of power reserve. We have a signed screw down crown, 100 meters of water resistance, and no links removed on this, 121.5 grams. No micro adjustment on the bracelet. However, you do have a half link here on both sides. Links removable by pin and collar systems on the titanium bracelet. Overall, it feels really good. I'll throw this on wrist here shortly. Lovely textured dial. I'm a huge fan of this dial myself. I actually think the texture on this dial is more visible than on the more kind of brighter white snowflake model. So I quite like this a lot. You have a GMT hand here, power reserve indicator where you would normally find it. And again, just a really nice execution here from Grand Seiko. Retail on this piece, $8,400. And compared to the Tudor, leaving off where we are, starting off where we left off, 22 millimeter lug width. So the same lug width on these, both 22 millimeters. The Tudor, however, does taper down to 18 at the last link, back out to 20 at a relatively small clasp. We have the clamshell flip lock there, ceramic ball bearings, which is great. You get that nice, my glove there, nice sound on that. We do have a solid stainless steel case back. Housing underneath there, though, is the M25652 movement. 70 hours of power reserve, so about the same power reserve, 72 on the Grand Seiko to 70 on the Tudor. You do have a little bit more water resistance, signed screw down crown here, 200 meters of water resistance compared to the 100 on the Grand Seiko. And then on the full stainless steel bracelet here, again, no micro adjustability on the fly. However, you do have 3 anchor spots here on the clasp, so you do have some adjustability to get that great fit. Links on the Tudor removable by screws. On the full bracelet, 186.3 grams. So stainless steel, 186.3 compared to the 121.5 on the Grand Seiko titanium. And the Tudor will set you back $43.75. So about half the price of the Grand Seiko. So it'll be interesting to see what the comments are. Where are you going to spend your money? Obviously, you got a titanium case, spring drive movement. You know, both of them great, same functionality. However, I said same functionality. I'd be remiss to say that the GMT bezel here on our Grand Seiko is a stainless steel fixed bezel versus the aluminum bezel here on the Tudor. So I'll give you that action quick. Again, bi-directional because it is the GMT. Let me throw these both on wrist quick, give you a wrist shot, and then I'll hit the lights and give you a loom shot. First up, Grand Seiko. And the titanium is great, just nice and light, very wearable. Both of these currently in stock and available as of filming. Today is Wednesday, February 21st. So not sure when I'll actually upload this video, but as of filming this, both of these are in stock with us. And the Tudor. And lastly, let me hit the lights. As always, greatly appreciate you viewing. If there's anything I can do for you, anything at all, shoot me an email, brad@brentlmiller.com. And if you're in the market for a white or lighter dial GMT between these two, are you going with the Grand Seiko SBGE285 or the Opaline dial Tudor Black Bay GMT? Look forward to seeing what you have to say in the comments. Thanks for viewing, and we'll see you in the next video.